Okay, this little white... I'm in there writing this thing to everybody, and little white fuzzball shows up at my house and starts peeing all over the plants over here. Is he claiming me or not? Whose dog is this? What you doing? Huh? What you doing? Don't pee on my tractor. Huh? Where are you off to? What you doing up there? He's up on the ledge. I don't know if you can see him. Hey, kiddo. What are you doing up there? A little white fuzzball shows up at the house. On 4th of July, I had a great blue heron. On the day I'm trying to put together an email of trying to figure out how to get Judy involved. She's got to be involved somehow. Little character. I've been like praying. I've been doing way too much stuff for everybody else, and I haven't got my business plan done. And part of me just wants to turn over everything. Are you just... I'm trying to figure out, are you claiming me or do you belong to somebody else? Huh? You got a collar here. He's rolling around in the grass. Little nut. He's funny as can be. He's got to belong to somebody. He's got a collar. He's such a character. I'd love to have him be for me, but probably belongs to somebody else. He's peeing all over the place. It's almost like a little ghost. Little spirit. Little soulmate. You know, people, sometimes dogs are people's soulmates. Hey, little one. What you doing? He's rolling all over in my lawn. Yeah. I wonder if God sent me a little white dog or he's going to disappear like the great blue heron. I had a great blue heron fly over my head at this place. It was hilarious. Not hilarious. It was hilarious that I couldn't get the darn... I don't know if you can see him. He's so cute. You know, the thing about it is the whole time I'm sitting there going with this whole plan with the Healing Waters community is that I've been trying to figure out how to balance this so that I can involve all you people to give you some work. How can I involve everybody? And then I got to figure out some way to involve the woman that's helped me so much so quickly. I've dealt with so much, and who knows, I might end up with a friend out of Mark. I mean, we're ending up working on friendship, and who knows, you know, something might end up happening before, but, you know, I told Mark, no, I told David that maybe sometimes you got unstable people that get saved. And I was stable at the time, but you wouldn't get me immersed. You know, what immersion I think is just a cold shower. Go get your... That's what, by the way, that's what God was trying to tell me in that event, that episode. And you know what? I got to get these darn weeds. I don't want to call them weeds because I actually love Queen Anne's lace and touch-me-nots and everything like that. But I want to be able to see this little character running around. If he's mine, I can't claim him yet because he seems to be claiming me because he's peeing all over my place. All over the place. Are you mine? I can't make up my mind who this little character is. I've never seen him before in my life. I've had all these other little characters and he's peeing all over my house. He reminds me of a little bit of Pico. By the way, I had another soulmate, if you want to call it, and that's a little kitten named Pico. But he was Katie's soulmate, too. Again. You know, maybe if she wasn't so busy doing so many different things that she would have some time to spend with her soulmate. But I don't think that character will ever slow down. Goodness gracious. What do you think, Judy? Is this another soulmate? He's playing it. This has been going on for 20 minutes, and I finally decided to do a camcorder. Because you know what? Healing Waters community is way too big for me, and I've always wanted to involve you all. All of you. And everybody seems to want to have it all, but maybe they don't. I'm trying to figure out how to get RVs there, and because I want RVs there, because I saw the movie Resurrection with Ellen Bernstein, and there's a little boy dying of cancer. And then I saw the movie with Jack Nicholson with the little Hummels. I mean, it's actually not a great movie. By the way, there's my flag. And I'm too lazy I'm not lazy. I want to have it out. My brother, he puts it out and then he won't bring it in. He puts it out and won't bring it in. Puts it out, won't bring it in. And I end up bringing it in a lot of times. And you know, I'm thinking of going, you can actually display the American flag if it's illuminated. But I don't want to do the wiring, so I just get a solar light. So it's illuminated, people. Except for, I wonder what God was saying when he said, take the flag down. What he was saying is get down and pray that this little area doesn't get hit by a bad storm. Because there was a bad storm coming through, and it was really looking nasty. And my family was in the swimming pool business, and we have feelings of nasty. God, this dog is peeing all over my house, all over this place. He just shows up like a little ghost. Maybe I should call him Casper. What do you think, character? You got a name? Who do you belong to? You're a little nutcase. What's your name? Hey, he's peeing on the... I want to use that. Hey, little nut. Hey, little nut. How you doing? I'll tell you this much. I would love to have this dog to be mine, but he's probably somebody else's. A little white dog. For a little white house. Hey, you character. Where are you off to? Huh? He just might be a new friend. Who knows? Little nut. You coming back here? He's coming back. I thought I was going to have a black lab and a German shepherd named Daisy. Who knows? My friend Suzanne, she thinks that she's not going to be around much longer and has decided to move down to Florida, so someone's going to have to... She loves it here, but she's had this feeling that she's going back down to Florida. Who knows? Maybe she's going back down there to be with family when she dies. And so, you know, a lot of people have impulses. But hopefully she will have a long life. But I'm going to tell her that I'd like to have Crazy Daisy, little Daisy, sweet Daisy, be able to be with her friend Buster. Personally, I'd like them to give me Buster. He's becoming a stable character, even after... God, what a nut. What are you doing? At least finally I get the camcorder up here to prove that... That's why I love these things. You can do so many different things with one thing. But I hadn't done anything with the camcorder except for I finally took a picture of Missy, I think it was. Another dog, little nutcase. Little character. Yeah. And personally, I'd like to have Smokey and Lizzie back to play with this little character, if he's mine. I don't know whether I just got adopted. By the way, my cousin adopted me this year. I was so mad. Get your own parents. She's always wanted my parents instead of her own, because they're screwed up. My Uncle Paul, Diane's got all this. Do you think that maybe you have, how much pee do you got in you? Huh, little one? I'd love it for this little character to be my dog. This probably belongs to somebody else. Where are you going? At least I got this up. I wish I would have had this on for the great blue heron that came down the driveway. Escorted me in and plopped itself right in front of this house. And no, I had to disturb it, and then it picked up, and then it flew right over my head, below the second wire, around the second wire. Hey, kiddo, where are you going? Well, I think he's off to the races. Because these dogs over here, I love this. You have a nice little place where you can just let your dogs run. Run all over the place, have their own little life. They're not, you don't hear any that much barking over here. There's some that are kind of territorial. He's way out there in the distance. And I don't know what who do you belong to, you nut? What a nutcase. I've been up since about 5 o'clock writing. And I just said to God, why can't God write this business plan and let me have my life back? Because I got a lady in Burnsville that needs to get involved in this project. And she's not supposed to socialize with me. How am I going to get to socialize her? Well, I don't know if I can own it or not. Socialize her with her or not. I still want that little spot that I traded Bud Phillips for. See, I've got the determination, but the problem is you guys got me saved. And I'm a multitasking little nut job that thinks they're canvas. Those darn artists sometimes, they never get something done. My goodness. Where is he at now? Trying to get him on the camera. You can just barely see his little wagging tail. I don't know if you can see him up there. There he goes, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Hey, you nut. See, Mark and I have another thing in common. But we do treat them as dogs, cats. People, they make a mistake of treating their dogs and cats and whatever it is as people. They're not people, they're dogs. They're a fun soul that comes into your life. And, you try to balance them when they're unbalanced, and your parents treat them as grandchildren. That's what happened to my precious Spencer. Love that character. And he could have been playing nonstop ball with a stroke victim. He could have been playing nonstop ball with little kids that were disabled or mentally challenged. Nonstop. And I've got another little character named Jasper. I can't make it. Where are you going?